I think at the end of the day, that's really all we want. You know, Alex Ramosi talks about that with his wife, how he basically came to her and was like, "Look, I'm a sinking ship. If you want to leave, I get it. I'm not mad." And she was like, "No, I'm with you till the end, till the wheels fall off." What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another Find Your Formula Reacts. Now, today we have a very special video. I actually saw this video on the Poor Man's podcast, and I watched some of his video, and I wanted to actually give a reaction to this myself. I wanted to say, you guys have seen the title, you see the thumbnail, so you already kind of know what we're about to get into here. But it says, "Submission is your safety as a wife." And I really love how this woman broke this down in this video, and it actually made me look at some things differently as well myself. And I was like, wow, there's a lot that I need to learn before I'm ready to become a husband, just based off of her description of what a man is in a marriage and what a woman is in a marriage. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
Made Adam a suitable helpmate. And he made that helpmate not because she's weaker, but because God has given men a capacity and a responsibility that women do not have. And we have to be honest about it. We
Right.
can say he's not a man, he doesn't know how to lead, he doesn't whatever. There's still a capacity inside of him that God did not give us as women. And one of the biggest examples that I can give of that, imagine it's raining and you're in New York City. And if you've ever been to New York City or in France and it starts raining and people start selling umbrellas on the street, those $5-10 umbrellas, they're not worth much, but they get the job done until you get home. Imagine you have that man. You have the man that gets the job done, isn't anything special, but he gets the job done. That man, no matter how little you view him, is made to handle the rain. You were not made to handle the rain, but you were made to hold up that which can handle the rain. If you didn't have that umbrella, you would come back home smelling like what you were
Yeah.
poured on.
Yeah. Smelling like what you've been through. Yeah. Smelling like what you've been through. I really like how she's breaking this down. But the biggest thing too is like, a lot of women don't want that average middle of the road kind of guys, what she's talking about, because all women, at least modern day, I don't want to say all women, but a lot of women today feel like they're tens. They feel like they're the cream of the crop, creme de la creme, best of the best of the best. So why would they settle for anything less than that? But she's breaking this down perfectly.
What poured on you? When a man comes back in as that umbrella, he gets dried quickly, water repellent, it falls off of him, and no matter how equipped you thought he still was built for the rain.
Mm,
The difference also, some of you want that Neiman Marcus umbrella, some of you want the wood handle. Those things are heavy. And if
mm,
God gave you a man like that, then you have to be the woman that can hold up that man. Because an umbrella that is not used, it can be for the rain, for the sun. It shields, it provides shade, it allows what's under it not to be touched. We are the vessel, not weaker. We are the vessel that was meant to let the one that God gave us be held up and used for what he was made. So now, as a wife, I want to say, I don't want to get wet. I don't want to sunburn. My skin's not built for that. So instead, I'm going to let the man be who he was meant to be. And if God gave me, which he did, my man's about as heavy as this table. That means God made me capable of holding him up. If my man is not doing what he was made to do, it's because I, as his wife, am not holding him up. One thing I will
mm.
credit myself to is that that man can come and do what God has him to do because on the back end, he is being held up and held
Yeah.
down.
I think at the end of the day, that's really all we want. You know, Alex Ramosi talks about that with his wife, how he basically came to her and was like, "Look, I'm a sinking ship. If you want to leave, I get it. I'm not mad." And she was like, "No, I'm with you till the end, till the wheels fall off." And I mean, now dude's, jacked, billionaire, or whatever. But I think at the end of the day, that's all we really want. We just want someone to believe in us. And in today's day and age, you have the exact opposite of that going on. I mean, Cardi B has a song out that says, "What broke boys don't deserve no kitty cat." So it's like, if you don't have money, what is your value? What is your worth? She even said it herself. You know, every woman wants that umbrella with the wooden handle, wants that super nice umbrella that has the fan built in, whatever the case may be. But those umbrellas are heavier. In other words, what are you bringing to the table, if you will, that is able to hold that umbrella up? You know what I'm saying? You want the best of the best umbrella. Are you the best of the best person to hold it? Maybe, maybe not. But I really like how she's going into this and how she's kind of breaking everything down. It also really makes me think as well, like, there's so many men that don't get this, that really could be the cream of the crop guy if they had that missing piece. Because what ends up happening, and I've dealt with this, is when you are long wolfing it and doing everything by yourself and doing everything alone, you'll go fast because you don't have anything to slow you down. You have nothing to slow you down, but you'll burn out faster too, so you won't go far. You can go fast by yourself, but you can go far with other people. You know, I think that when you have a wife that has your back, she turns into that cape. It's easy for you to turn into Superman. You know what I'm saying? It's easy for you to turn into Superman when you know that woman's got your back. Come hell and high wind, she'll be right there beside you, shivering when she's shivering. Y'all be right in the house, warm together when y'all are warm together, because that's who and how she is on the inside. It makes you want to give her the world easily. It's not even a thought of, well, when I get something, I'm gonna be just like, no, when we have, like, you stuck through me, no matter, like, through all of this, I'm gonna give you everything. Boom. Now, I would argue, you know, if she's a good woman, she'll give you that back tenfold in different various ways, love languages, blah, blah, blah. But a lot of men don't have that, man. And I think that if they did, you know, they would be a lot better off. I mean, there's nothing like the love of a good woman. I don't care what people say. There's some people that are like, you don't need it. There's nothing like the love of a good woman. Having a good woman right here next to you when you sleep at night, there's nothing like it, man. It makes you get up with a different energy, a different light. Like, you're like, this isn't because of me. This is her, and I'm just benefiting from it. Man, there's nothing like the love of a good woman. But I'll leave a link in the description for that full video below. But she was absolutely cooking. She was cooking, and she was holding women accountable as well without bashing them, which is why I think that message was really good. Because a lot of times when women hold other women accountable, sometimes they feel like they're getting bashed and their feelings get hurt. But she wasn't doing that at all. She just used herself as an example and said, this is why I do what I do. This is what I believe a wife duty is. And if my significant other isn't doing what he needs to do, it's because I'm not doing what she really held their feet to the fire without burning them. And I think that was a fantastic way to go about doing that. But like I said, I will leave this video in the description below. Guys, let me know what y'all want to see me react on. Do y'all want to see me react on music, video games, whatever the case may be? Let me know in the comments below. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace, peace, peace.
Rapper with battle bars, it's crazy, I master bars. Life gave me a shitty hand, I still pulled that MasterCard. Chick named Navi got a body, blew her back out Avatar. She called me Sir Raps a lot, even though she let me hit it raw. You do shit, just quit, because I'm like a squid. Man, I'm armed and I'm dangerous, I'm like Aang with it, because I mastered all 4 elements. I fire spit the